Welcome back to my channel, friends. Southernyankee Beauty. Enjoy the hair today. It's in its glory. I am going to play with today the brand new Love collection. Love is Lost in Love collection from Colourpop. I've used it once. I did put a look up. I will put that at the end as well. We have the Jelly Pop, the Jelly Much shadows. I've through all three of them. I have a cream blush as well and the palette. So let's take a look first at the palette. I'll put what it retails up here in the corner because I forgot. It's like $18 or something, I think. So it's beautiful packaging. It's got, it's all raised and beautiful and definitely speaks Valentine's. And then on the back, cute little candy hearts with the names on it. Lost in Love is the name of this Valentine's palette. And then you open this baby up. I've used it just one time. And look at the beautiful colors in here. So you have sort of like more of an orangey row, which I'm very intrigued by to try this row. I used this beautiful pink, this shade. So I used these two shades and this shade, I believe. And then I used a Jelly Much shadow over the top. I'm going to give you my opinion on the Jelly Much shadow for people that are over 40. I'm almost 50. I'm 49. So I'm going to give you my opinion. I really love the Jelly Much shadows. I may try a little bit again today. I'm not sure. But we're going to start with the palette here, but let's go ahead and look at the other items. Then we have the blush. This says it's a lip and a cheek balm, and I didn't realize that till just right now. It is in, they've done this before, but I think the hearts have been matte with the blushes. This is a cream. This is adorable, is it not? Oh my gosh, okay. So, and this actually I'd used once and I love this. I absolutely love this, but I didn't use it on my lips, so maybe we'll do a little bit of liner and then try it on our lips as well today. And then we have our Jelly Much shadows. Oh, and this one is in the color Adore You. There are 3 different ones. I just got one. And so we have All Love. We have Forever Valentine, and then we have Moon and Stars. So let's, again, they have the cute little packaging like the rest of it. So let's try Moon and Stars first. I don't remember which one I used. I'll show you when I get to it. All right, so this kind of goes in with the orangey one. They do come, they're kind of hard to get out, and that's good, but they come with a little tab. You do want to keep this cap on because it will keep the product fresh longer, because these do these do dry out, okay? But that's what that looks like. I'll do a little swatcheroo of this because there's a little bit on the cap here, so let's just go ahead and swatch it. Ignore my nails. I ripped them all off, and now they're all damaged and peeling and stuff, so that's gorgeous, is it not? It's a beautiful orange with really beautiful pink and silver reflex is what it looks like to me. Absolutely stunning. So I really like the concept of these, but I did have a little bit of an issue with the one that I used, but we'll talk about that momentarily. Okay, so next we have the Forever Valentine shade, and, oh, if I can get it open. I don't care if I rip the box now because I'm going to be throwing the boxes out, but I was trying not to rip the box last time. Okay, so this is it's the last one I used, All Up. This one is Forever Valentine, and you can see it's like a white, frosty, very, very pale pink. And I'm glad I'm showing you this one first. Sometimes I have to use tweezers to get these guys off of here. I'm glad I'm showing you this one first because this one absolutely is pink. You can see it's pink, but when you swatch it, if you swatch the other one first, you'll think it's like a white. And it's a little bit goes a long way, friends. A little bit goes a really long way. So, and you do want to get a nice smooth application. Now, once these dry down, they're very malleable when you put them on your skin. Look at that. So you can see it's got almost like a champagne pink and very frosty white glitter in it. Very pretty, but it is a pink shade. You can see it better pink here than here. But it is pink. It's just the lightest, babyest pink you've ever seen. Once these suckers dry down, they stay put. They are not coming off. I didn't experience any flaking either. So I think they really did a good job adhering and staying in all day on the eye. Now this is the All Love shade. So this is why I wanted to do that other shade first, because as soon as I swatch this shade, you're gonna think that this is white. So this is a bubblegum pink. Okay, so you can kind of see on the bottom. Let me get this one open. It's really hard to get these off, actually. There we go. All right, let me just take a little bit off of here. So here it is on my finger. Here it is in the container. So this is the one I used on my eye in the photos that'll be at the end. Isn't that beautiful? But now do you see like this one looks like a white creamy color when you put that one that absolutely has more pink on there. So curious, which one of these are the 3 that came with it. So I did get all 3 of these. Which one is your favorite, top, middle, or bottom? You don't have to remember the names because, you know, this isn't school. So let me know 1, 2, or 3, which you like better. Honestly, I like them all, but I kind of like one. I think that this is a really beautiful, unique shade. Is it dry already? Yeah, this is dried down. So once it's dry, it's dry. A little bit still, but not much. I mean, it's fairly dry on there. It's not going to come off your eye. All right. So we have those. We can go ahead, I think, and swatch this too. The blush. I'll just use a different finger. And I wouldn't say it's like super emollient. It's definitely is emollient. It's just not like overly emollient, which is good. Beautiful shade. But it does sheer out, I'll put it on lips. It does sheer out on the cheeks absolutely beautifully. We'll line it and do more with that, but I just wanted to put the excess on there. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands, friends, and get some foundation on and bronzer, and then we're gonna get started. Okay, friends, I have my foundation on, some bronzer, and some concealer. I just put the KAB in the color Charming lip liner on. Let's go ahead and put a little bit more of this on the lips and just fill it in. I usually don't like cheek products and lip products together. I usually like, and I already know I like this for the cheeks. I don't know if I'm going to like this for the lips. Not that the color's bad. It's more the texture for me. The color's actually beautiful. So we'll see how that feels. It does feel a little dry on the lips, so we'll just have to see. All right, I went ahead and put some pink on today because it is for Valentine's Day. I'm in the process of filming a bunch of different Valentine's clothing looks for the other channel, so I figured might as well utilize all of that today. All right, I already have the MAC Painterly Paint Pot on my eye, and I think we're going to go ahead and start with the color Dibs, which is right here. All right, so I'm going in with the color Dibs. I will use those orange ones. I'm going to film a photo, or at least put photos up when I do the orange. If I don't get it in this video, I'll do another video because we've got some time, a couple of weeks here before it's Valentine's. So I do have a little cut right there. I'm not sure what I did, so ignore that. But this is a beautiful shade. This is the second time using this shade, and I will say that I really love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it blends really well in this palette. Okay, since I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have this beautiful dark magenta on. We're going to go into this dark shade. This is called Yours Truly, and then we are going to use this. We're going to use these 3 as a look today. But first I'm going to go in with a little bit of a fluffier brush, and then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and concentrate. So hopefully what I'm trying to do is make it look like, it's all going to look cohesive, but to make it look like almost 2 separate looks, or 2 separate shades. So we're going to go light here. This is a pretty powerful shade, so we'll see what we can do. I don't know if I'll be able to do what I'm thinking, but I'm thinking a lighter here and then like a really dark corner. But you can see already kind of it floated up into that pink. So let me go back into our pink shade Dibs, blend it out, because I definitely don't want to lose this gorgeous pink at the top. And that shade is pretty powerful in the crease. Like maybe I needed even a smaller brush than I did. So I'm just going to take that all the way up. Oh, there's also a shadow on my eye too. Okay. All right, that's where we're going to be for now. And then I'll come back in with the other, I think there's just a shadow over here, unfortunately. It's looking darker than it is. Like this one's giving more of a true color. It's still pretty powerful. So same thing, we're gonna go back over the top here with that pretty pink shade. Yeah, it looks totally different on this side, doesn't it? But it's not, it's just, it's the lighting. All right. Okay, going back in with yours truly, but we're gonna concentrate this now right here in the corner to get it nice and dark and see how much we can maybe build it up. And then we'll put that gorgeous shimmer on. Gorgeous. Okay, that's a good little start. I am going to take the shade Falling at the top right here for the upper brow bone. And I just cleaned off the same brush I had, so hopefully I cleaned it good enough. I think I did. And we're going to rub that right in here. It's got a nice little pink shift. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to go into the Totally Smitten, no, I'm sorry, Better With You shade. I'm going to try it dry and then I'm going to wet it. All right, it looks a little crumbly, so let's see. I haven't used the shade yet, so and it's very soft, so I'm going to pat it back in there. Let's see what we get dry. It's a beautiful mauve tone shade, very pretty. Okay, now let's just see if we get a little bit more, what happens if we wet it. Because this one has like gold flecks in it, and I want that to show. Usually you get a little bit more of a metallic sheen when you wet it, and it does seem to be doing that. I'll pull it up. You can also make it look a little bit neater, which is nice. Oh yeah, I definitely like that more. I like it more wet. It's pretty. All right, let's get the other eye done. Okay, friends, here are both eyes finished, at least on the top. Really beautiful. All right, now we are going to do the very bottom of the eye. I'm going to use this pencil brush, and I'm going to go into the same dark shade, Yours Truly. And we're going to pop that right in here. And you can even kind of do up in here too a little bit, like a half of a, just on half the eye to deepen it up a little bit. And we're going to blend that out momentarily. Okay, I'm going to go under it and get a fluffier brush here with the pink shade, the light pink shade we started with, which is Dibs, and I'm going to brush that underneath and all the way over. And we're going to really blend out that burgundy shade right here. Okay, definitely need some definition with some black on the eyes to look better, but it is for what it is what it is for now. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the shade Totally Smitten, which is this light pink shade, and we are going to use that pretty shade as an inner corner highlight. I think it's light enough. Let's see if it'll work. It's a little crumbly, so let's see. And we're going to pull it a little bit on the bottom. It's such a pretty shade. It's a little bit, it's definitely a lighter pink, but I might go over it with the white shade we used on the eyebrow too, because it's still a little dark. Maybe in the summer would tan skin be better. So yeah, so let's go in with the shade Falling. And I'm just gonna pop that right over. I think that's just, yeah, that's a little bit more icy. It's gonna give us a little bit of a better pop in the corner. Okay, so there's where we're gonna stop, I think, on this look. What I'm gonna do is do some liner and lashes. I'll be right back, and then we'll get into the cheeks. Okay, friends. Oh, let's see if I can get this back on. I tried to use on the bottom line this old Colourpop liner I had in like this purple shade. It didn't work. It broke, and I have this problem with Colourpop colored liners every single time I try to use them. So I just used another one that I have, and it was the Mora Eye Exposure Pencil in purple, and this is a traditional like pencil one, and I rubbed that under the bottom, and I just sort of blended it with my finger a little bit, and I think it came out really, really pretty. I did put a little bit of a lash, not much. It's like the little kiss lashes, but I cut them, so it's just like a 3/4 that I put on the eye, and a little mascara, and that's it. There is a weird fuzzy light coming in. Hold on a sec. All right, I moved in here because I don't know what was going on in the other room. It was like it had a fog in there or something. I cleaned the screen thinking maybe that's what it was, but I think it's just the way that the sun maybe was coming in the windows. I'm not sure. So, okay, so let's get into, this is the color I Adore You, and let's go ahead and finish our beautiful Valentine's look. Picks up a bit, but it's not scary. The only thing that I didn't see come out with them was a highlight for this collection, so I'll get my own. You can see I went down here a little much, so I'm going to turn it over and go on the other side and just sort of blend that in. But I really like this. I like this cheek one. I wouldn't even mind getting all of them because it's gorgeous. It's really beautiful. It does a nice job. It blends really good, and it's a beautiful shade. This particular one. I don't know the other shades, but I think one of them's a little bit lighter. I might have the medium shade. I don't really remember. Maybe I can stick them on the screen and show you the one that I have. But isn't it gorgeous? Like, it's just a beautiful cheek. Really pretty and easy and fresh looking. You can put it on your nose a little if you want. All right, I'm gonna go get highlighter and we'll be done. All right, we'll go in with the Rare Beauty Mesmerize, which is kind of like a pink shadow, which looks like I've already hit pan on, or it's a pink highlight. These Rare Beauty, her highlights are stunning, aren't they? Have you guys used these? Oh. Look at that, just beautiful. I got another one on like a thing saying like when it's back in, it's gonna notify me because there's a color I want, but it's been out of stock. These come in, and if you don't get them right away, which sometimes I don't because I don't have the money at the time when it comes in, and then I gotta wait again, and then it goes back out of stock again. So, all right, so there is our final look. That's really beautiful. It's a lot of pink. It definitely is a monochromatic eyeshadow palette. I think the eyes came out nice. Okay, so what I want to tell you about the Jelly Mutt shadows. So because my skin is not really smooth on my eyelids, and I've got, you know, wrinkles on my eyelids. I mean, that's just part of aging. When I used the Jelly Mutt shadow, I tried to use it as thin as I could, and then I took my finger and I blended it out even thinner, and I still maybe used too much. I've got to play with them some more, but it was very like it was too much texture on my eyes. So definitely just added a little bit too much texture. I might have to put a little bit more of that purple shade up in here because I can see it here and I didn't put it here. But anyway, so that's why I didn't use it today, because it was a lot of texture. But this eye came out pretty good. This one's better than the other one. And I like the shimmer. I like that beautiful shimmer with the gold and the pink. Those three colors were kind of made to go together. I am going to fix, actually I think I'm just going to fix this one up and redo it a little bit. And then I'll take some photos of this at the end. On the lips, the color is beautiful, but it is drying. I would probably add a gloss to this. And I think they came out with some beautiful glosses, and I did not pick one up. And Colourpop does have really nice glosses. I have some that I've had for a long time, and they're good. So I would recommend their glosses. Whoa, friends, you're falling. I would recommend, sorry, I have you on a mirror, a makeup mirror, and the back is like losing its, I usually have to put something back to keep it up. I would recommend these, the blushes, adorable, really beautiful, nice color. I would recommend the eyeshadow palette as well, but it is monochromatic, so if you don't like pinks on your eyes, you're not going to like it. There's one orange kind of row in there, which looks beautiful, and I do want to play with that, and I also want to play with that orange Jelly Much shadow as well, so I am going to do another look with that, and I will, if it's not in here, I'll do a separate video, and I will give you guys updates on that. And then as far as the Jelly Much shadows, the jury's out for me. I think they're absolutely stunning, but I think they might be better suited to somebody with younger eyes. If you've got texture on your eyes, if you've got wrinkles on your eyes, you may not like those Jelly Much shadows. So just keep that in mind. Maybe buy one and see if you like it before buying more of them. And if you don't keep the tops on those, they will dry out. They're going to dry out probably anyway in a certain amount of time. I forgot. They probably have like a 6-month shelf life or so, whatever. I'll put it up on the screen. So they're not going to last forever. So get a color you really think is beautiful and you like. Try it and see what you think. If you don't like it on your eyes, then don't buy any more. They're not very expensive, so buying one won't break the piggy bank. All right, my friends, that is it. The photos of this will be at the end, which I think might be pretty close to the one that I did, although I did use different shades in the other look. So both looks will be at the end. The other one will just have photos, and then this one will have photos. And I will put like today's look versus the one I did the other day.
I know you're waiting till the morning comes my back. I just wanna be alone to feel free tonight. Told you so many times, don't wanna look back. Till I break your heart. What I feel inside, it burns me out. Each she wonder how I leave you. There's no tears, my love, heartbreak cries anymore. Now I leave you, I am perfect size for another one. And you and I believe everyone talk to me. If I like some more than once, you are personal. Now I get this moment, conversation, and tonight I don't wanna be alone to take the blame myself. Told you so many times, but never look back till I break your heart. What I feel inside breaks me down and burns me out. Left to nevermore. Each she wonder how I leave you. There's no peace, my love, ever cries anymore. Now I leave you, I am perfect size for another one. And you and I believe everyone talk to me. If I like some more than once, you are personal. Wonder why don't carry on. Do I wanted somebody to help me evermore. Can you heal me from the dark of my past? Can you take me higher side? Wish I got you on my back. 이준시 wonder. 이준시 wonder how I leave you. There's no twist, my love humble cries anymore. Now I leave you. I am perfect sign for another one. And I believe everyone talk to me. If I like you more than once, if I like you more than once, if I like you more than once, you are personal. I know you're waiting till the morning comes my back. I just wanna be alone to feel free tonight. Told you so many times, don't wanna look back. Do I break your heart? What I feel inside, it burns me out. 이준시 wonder how I leave you. There's no tears, my love humble cries anymore. Now I leave you. I am perfect sign for another one.